even if you try to press the inner corner in, it doesn't work, and you now have this hanging lash, which will get worse over time. Okay, I know we're kicking this video off with me looking like this, but that is because I just filmed a video on the do's and don'ts of contour. So if you want to know how not to look like this and how to achieve this, then head over to my page right now and save that into your playlist so that you can watch that after watching this video. So we're just going to dive right in. I'm going to be using the left side as my don't side and the right side for my do's. Now for the don't side, the first mistake I'm going to make is not trimming the lashes at all. So I'm not going to trim this, but for my do side, I'm going to check whether the lashes are the same length with my eyes. As usual, using a compact mirror. And this is how I'm going to check for it. So you want to cut off that section from the outer corner. Look for the area that is longer than the other, and then you figure out the outer corner, and you want to cut off that section. If I were to cut off some more, I would cut off from this section, this area. You want the inner curved section or the front of the lashes to be facing outward, and then you want the back of the lashes to be facing you while you're cutting it off, because if you try to cut it off like this, you may make a mistake. So you want to hold it this way and cut it off. Say I'm cutting this area now and I'm just going to snip it off. You want to cut off any extensions because your eyelashes on their own don't even start from the beginning of your eyelid. There is a little space, and then it starts from after the tear duct area, or at least the visible ones. So they gradually go larger as they come to your outer eye. And that is why you do not start to fix your lashes from the inner corner right here. If you do this, it's going to irritate your tear duct. This inner pink part of your eye is your tear duct, and you don't want to irritate it, because when you get it irritated, you start to tear up. So you want to shift it and fix your lashes this way. That way, there is still a gradual transition from smaller to larger lashes. At the same time, you're not irritating your tear duct area and tearing up, because it gets uncomfortable and you start to tear up rather. So you're not doing that in the process. The next big mistake I see a lot of people doing is putting too little or too much lash glue. First of all, you don't want to put too much, and I'm not even going to put too much because I don't want lash glue. I mean, it's just logical. I do not want lash glue spilling into my lashes and into my eyes. So I'm not going to do that. But at the same time, you don't want to put too little lash glue, because here's what's going to happen. It's not going to stick on. Because I'm scared to put on lash glue, I'm just going to dot, then dot here, then put a dot here. You don't want to do this, because now this area, this area right here, this area will not stick to your lashes, and this area will also not stick to your lashes, and then there isn't enough glue at the end here, so the end will not stick to your lashes, and that is where you now have hanging lashes. On top of the whole problem of this lash right now, what you have just done is to make it so that the glue on this one spot will now be too much, like way more than you need it to be. So I'm just going to go ahead and put this on. Another mistake that you make is looking straight up. You do not have a compact mirror to apply your lashes on, so you're looking straight, and how do you expect yourself to see? Okay, you found the solution, right? Close your eye. So you now want to close your eye and apply your lashes this way. No eyeliner, no base whatsoever. And as you can see, the glue is already spilling, and this is what you get. You're just trying to glue your eyes shut, and you start to try to arrange it. You're trying to make it better, and now the lashes are already stabbing you, but you want it to fit, so you drag it inside more so that this outer corner will not look too crazy. Remember, you did not measure your lashes, so now it's just uncomfortable. And now there is this space right under your lashes. Please tell me, why is there a space under your lashes? Another mistake we made was not putting mascara on our lashes. So now our lashes don't look black, they look like a different color. And no matter how much you press this in, because there is no base for the false lashes to hold on to, it's not going to go. Now you just have the way it's looking right now, and it's just looking crazy, as you can see. And like I said, you have a spillage here, and it would be way more if I had put on more lash glue, but because I didn't put on more lash glue, this spillage is from that spot where I put glue on and left the rest. And now the rest of the lashes are not even sticking to my natural lash because there is no glue there. Even if you try to press your lashes in, it barely works. Even if you try to press the inner corner in, it doesn't work, and you now have this hanging lash, which will get worse over time. And when someone looks at you from far, the lashes look weird, but when they look closer, it just looks straight up crazy. What you want to do, on the other hand, is to take a mascara and you want to comb your lashes with that mascara, starting from the tip of your lashes and going down to the root. This does not only make your lashes to become cohesive in terms of color with your false lashes, it also helps you to give your lashes that sticky base to hold your false lashes, because mascara in a way is a bit sticky, in my opinion. I was so stubborn when I started makeup that I refused. I just didn't see the need of applying mascara, because mascara then was like to curl your lashes upward. So I didn't want my lashes to be more curled than they already are. If you can see, my lashes are not straight up, they're more like curling towards my eyelid, and they are not even of the same length. So I didn't want any more curling that it already was, so I chose not to use mascara. But ever since I realized the use of this, the importance of this, I haven't stopped, and I recommend it for everybody. Apply mascara first, and then you apply your lashes, so that you can be able to press your lashes down. And it may be messy, but trust me, it's better than applying the mascara after and getting the mascara all over your lashes. Now you want to hold your lashes properly. You want it facing you, right under the lash band. This is like the stem of your lashes. This is the strongest area. These are the lashes itself. So if you hold it here, it wouldn't be steady, right? It wouldn't be steady. And if you hold it here on the lash band, this is the area you're sticking on your lashes. So when you get to this point, what are you going to do? So you want to hold it where you can see the section right under the lash band. Then you want to take out your glue, because the tip of your glue may not be thin enough to apply a thin layer. If it's thin enough, then by all means go ahead. If you're using a glue that has a brush applicator, by all means go in directly and apply it to your lash band. But this is too thick to apply to this area, so I'm going to take out a section, and then I'm going to use something very thin. What I like to use is the tip of my tweezers, because it is very thin. It picks up a very thin amount like this, and I just apply it directly on my lash band in a very thin layer, not in dots or dashes. You want to coat the entire lash band in a thin layer of glue. Now that you've applied the glue to your lash band, you want to let this sit. That's another thing that you would notice here. I did not let this sit, and as you can see, the glue started to seep through the lash band and onto my eyelid. You want to let this sit for about 30 seconds. You want to take your compact mirror. This is very important. Look down while keeping your head straight. Even if you want to bend your head, you have to bend it slightly, ever so slightly. You want to keep your mirror at this angle, down below your chin, not on your chin like this, just parallel to your chin, and then look down into the mirror. That way you can see your lash band, you can see your lashes, and your eyes are still open so that you can see the direction in which you're fixing your lashes. And as I'm going down, I'm pushing my real lashes down, and then you place it as close as possible to your lash line. Hold it there in the middle for about 5 seconds and leave it. And then you go over to your inner corner and hold it there, because the glue on the inner corner tends to dry out fast. And then you hold it as close as possible to the lash band and just basically stab it in, because you've already had the placement. So you want to stab it in directly or from under, just this way. Then you go on the outer corner and drag this out. You want to drag this out because it will give it more shape. So you want to drag this out and stab it as well to your eye, and just adjust that any way you need to adjust it. And I haven't even adjusted this properly, but you can see the difference, and it's all the same lash. Now when I close this eye, it doesn't hurt. When I close this eye on the other hand, it stabs me, and on top of that, you can literally see my lash line. Exactly. Then you take the top part or the bottom part, any part, just a flat part of your tweezers, and just push your real lashes up to your natural lashes, and then you have this. Another tip that I usually forget to tell people: when applying your lashes, you want to have some type of base, especially for a beginner. You cannot apply your lashes and not have some type of foundation to applying those lashes. You want to have either tight lined your waterline, just so that it can look like a seamless transition from your eyes to your lashes to your falsies, or you want to give yourself like a normal eyeliner so that there would also be that seamless transition. So that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to take my waterline liner. This is the Maybelline Close-Out Kajal. I like to wind it up a little too much, just because I don't want to poke myself in the eye, and I'm just going to go over my waterline like this. I would highly recommend you do this before your mascara, and you want to also go in the inner corner as well. It gives it that seamless transition. And now looking at me, you can't see a visible difference like this. That is why you want to line your waterline before, or wear an eyeliner. Wearing an eyeliner is really good for beginners, because even if you make a mistake, it's not going to affect your lashes as much. So it's like a hack. Wearing an eyeliner would make all these areas to be in black, so from afar it would not look like your lashes are separated from your false lashes. But you have to be patient with yourself, because this is a learning curve right here. You have to make mistakes and correct your mistakes and make them again and correct them again till you learn from them and you're able to do this seamlessly. I didn't know how to fix my lashes until I perfected the angle in which I held my lashes, and until I had the patience to know that having curly lashes simply meant that I would have to use my tweezers and my lashes to push my real eyelashes down to give room for fixing the falsies right on top of them without them looking so separated from the natural lashes. Like I said, it is a learning curve. Be open to learning about it, and you'll be able to get it after a couple of tries at most. And even if you achieve this instead of this, as far as you're able to identify your mistakes, then I'm pretty sure your next trial would get closer to looking like this. And that's it for this video. If you'd like to know the do's and don'ts of eyeliner, then you should definitely check out the video that I'm going to have linked in the cards. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe and turn on the notification bell for more videos like this. I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.